Good morning, Scott here, known as Cantaloupe to some online, and I'm bringing a subject to you that's interesting to me. It might be of interest to you or someone you know, and that is how many people underestimate the role of involuntary feelings and uh, involuntary influences from inside a person. And I'm going to explain hopefully what that means. We hear tons and tons of things about behavior. We hear about policies that are expected to be adhered to and enforced. We hear about codes of conduct. We hear about um, expectations within houses, within properties, within any kind of space. There are many times posted rules, things that are allowed, things that are expected. What we very seldom hear, and probably should hear a lot more about, is the things that aren't up to us as individuals, and there are a great number of them. For example, when you get to know somebody, if you meet them for the first time, and whatever direction your meeting is going towards, and if you're trying to be a friend with somebody, or if it's just a random meeting, whatever, the things that are most interesting, usually, whether we realize it or not, aren't so much the things that the other person chooses to do or the ways that they choose to behave, but the ways that they can't choose to behave or feel, more importantly. So you might know what I mean by that. Let me dive a little bit deeper into this. I, I have mentioned in past videos that the heart does not negotiate. The heart is not a bargaining organ. It does not accept purchases. It does not take a price for anything. It does not change its mind easily, I think. And so for matters of, trust, love, obviously, respect, um, there are a whole bunch of matters that pertain to the heart and come from it. And as individuals, I believe that we can suppress it at best. We can suppress what the heart has to say about things at best. We can decide ultimately what direction we go in, what we do with ourselves, what course of action we take, but it makes zero difference to how we feel about it on some level. And we can even go as far as to deny it completely to ourselves and others. We can be in denial, as they say, and refuse to accept that the heart just doesn't love this person or does love a person, either way, or trust them, whatever. But it doesn't change the reality. And this is what I'm getting at, that there are involuntary things and they inform our behavior. Ideally, they do not drive our behavior. Most of us, especially adults who are successful or functional, have learned to not make overly emotional decisions very frequently because obviously they're prone to hazards, mistakes involving other people, damages, that kind of thing, crimes of passion, so to speak. So we let logic. Most of us, I'll speak for myself. I let logic ultimately make the final choice of what I do with myself for the things that I can choose. But it's important to realize that there's something beneath that, something even lower level that is informing your decisions, your desires, your appetites, things that you may not be instantly aware of or open to because being not subject to your will necessarily, they, they can be inconvenient, awkward, and embarrassing sometimes. They can even be regrettable. It can be shocking and unfortunate sometimes that you find yourself just not liking a person that somebody tells you to like, or that you think you probably should like, or the opposite. If you do like somebody and you think maybe there's a it's not, you may feel bad about liking a certain person because of logical reasons, but you find yourself, in spite of yourself, liking them anyway. That's exactly what I'm talking about. It's not up to you. That part's not up to you. What you do with yourself is up to you. But anyway, final point is I think that there's not enough emphasis and understanding about this. How um, when you meet somebody and you get to know them, many times, if not every time, we're mainly looking for, whether we realize it or not, we're looking for not the choices they make, not the presentation they give us, but the presentation that they don't give us, that they're hiding, that they um, may not even be aware of, or the level to which they are aware of it. That's a big one for me. How self-aware is a person? Because 100% is usually not the answer, if you know what I mean. How seriously do they take themselves? That's another one. Anyway, I digress. Have a great day and reach out with questions and comments to whitehotrobot@gmail.com. Thank you.